Hey, you! We're hopping back into Jolly Roger Bay again today. Getting back into some of the stars. Oh yeah, welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS, by the way. Kind of forgot one of the most important parts of my introduction. Let's just get... look. I've lost all control. I've given up hope. Let's do Blast the Stone Pillar. Blast to the Stone Pillar. It wasn't just Blast the Stone Pillar. It was Blast to the Stone Pillar. Because you're going to a place. You're not just blasting it. You're going to that place. And by the way, we've already seen essentially the entirety of this area. So I kind of want to take a moment to... You know what's going on here. I'm essentially going to have to blast to one of those 3 stalactite mites. And there's actually a box over there that popped into view for just 1 second. So I'm gonna have to blast over there, break that box, and I'll get the star. I also have to talk to a Bob-omb Buddy to open up that. I don't think this is the right one, actually, but you know, it can't hurt to check. I have to ask a Bob-omb Buddy to open up the cannon for me, so I can attempt to shoot there. But in the time... Oh, it is the right Bob-omb Buddy. I'm full of crap. But in the time being, I'm actually just going to shut my mouth, stop acting like a know-it-all and telling you all the information about this game, after I read the sign that I just saw that I haven't been able to read before. Okay, I swear I'm gonna be quiet eventually. It's gonna happen, I swear. But I want to read this sign first. Climbing's easy. When you jump at trees, poles, or pillars, you'll grab them automatically in standard mode. You jump on them, and then you move up or down on the D-pad. It's pretty simple stuff. I thought it was going to be a little bit more interesting than that. In fact, I thought it was going to confirm or deny whether it's stalactite or stalagmite, but apparently it just denied it, because it's just called a pillar. Great. More importantly, the music in this area is fantastic. The music of Mario 64 is good in general, but this is one of the few songs I actually go back to on a frequent basis when it comes to Mario 64. So I'm going to be quiet and let you listen to it. That should be enough time for you to listen to it. If you didn't get your fill, then I would really recommend going to listen to the song on your own time, because it's actually fantastic. I love it so much. And I actually do have a music playlist for studying, specifically, and this is on it because it's good. What else do you want me to say? It's a good song. I really like it. They released it later, so this is not the one time you're gonna hear it. Don't worry, you're not gonna hear my goofy butt talking over it for the majority of the time. Also, let's completely ignore the fact that I messed this up royally like 8 times. Also, there was a box here in the N64 version. I don't know why it's just a star here. Whatever, things change, people change. I actually have a picture I want to put up on screen when I say that, because there's this really stupid image of a bird horse thing, and it's actually really funny. I like it a lot. It's just people change, and it's just a little bird horse. Anyway, red coins on the ship afloat. This one's pretty dang simple. You just get red coins. Oh wee, oh wow. You can actually see one in the distance right there, and by in the distance I mean on top of that pillar. I still refuse to call it that. It's either a stalactite or a stalagmite. I might actually do research in between this episode and the next one. So by the next time I see you, I'll be like, I'm a genius. I know the difference between a stalactite and a stalagmite. Even though that's probably just normal baby boy knowledge, and I should know that at this point. Someone's gonna make fun of me for not knowing the difference between a stalactite and a stalagmite. Trust me, I swear on it, it's going to happen. Also, what is the actual point of having that Bob-omb Buddy there when all the red coins are so blatantly just in clear view, in fact, right in front of this Bob-omb Buddy? It makes no sense. Actually, that's kind of a lie. There are actually a few red coins under the water itself, but a majority of the red coins are in plain view. Why do you have a Bob-omb Buddy there of all places? It makes no sense. It's not, it doesn't make sense. More importantly, there is a death box. It's got a skull and crossbones on it, and as the ship rocks back and forth, it'll move back and forth, and then if it hits you, it does damage to you. It's 1 damage, and also it's moving so slowly, it's kind of like a Breath of the Wild situation. Like, why do you do damage when you're moving at the speed of a sloth? So, you know, I don't know, it's a very weird choice, but, you know, whatever floats Nintendo's boat, I guess. I know that in the one to the left there is actually, okay, there it is. In the one to the right of me currently, there is actually a green shell, which I found out last episode. Go watch that if you haven't already, because it's a series for a reason. I'm gonna be bringing up stuff I brought up a while back. So if you're not watching the series in chronological order, then you know what? It's your loss. It's your loss. You're missing out on a lot of really important content. Stuff you wouldn't be able to know if you didn't watch the full GeekoVision Let's Play experience. Where was that last red coin? I talked about how stupid they were for putting up a Bomb Buddy there, but I might actually need it in a second. You know what? As a matter of fact, no. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it ever. I talked crap about this Bomb Buddy. I'm not gonna go back on my word right now. He's useless. He's pointless. So I'm not gonna use him ever. How does that make you feel? But I'm kind of like right here. I'm kind of right here. Is it worth going along with the joke and my preconceived opinion about the useless nature of this Bomb Buddy? Or should I actually try to speed things along and get that red coin? You know what? I'm giving in. I'm giving in. Time is money, and you know what? I'll lose my dignity for money. It is back over here somewhere. It must be in a clam that I just did not open up. Oh. Hi. Right here. Right there. And now the star spawns all the way on top of the ship. So it actually probably would have been a better idea for me to just not get the red coins on the ship first and foremost. But who cares? In the end, I get the star anyway. And in the end, it's still easy to get to it. So not a big deal. Star get. I've been playing a lot of Sunshine recently, or at least a decent amount of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not my favorite 3D Mario game in the world. It's kind of icky in certain places. It's still a good game. It's like, it's me saying it's a bad Mario. It's one of the... Okay. My opinion on Sunshine. Let me preface this before I actually get into my weird little rants. And before I actually get into the Switch Star of the Bay. Which is also a pretty easy star, by the way. I think Sunshine is one of, if not the weakest 3D Mario game out there. I think Mario 64 is a stronger experience than it. I think Mario Galaxy 2, both of them are stronger experiences than this. 3D Land, maybe not. But all I know is that it's one of the weakest 3D Mario games. And the reason I say that is, there's a lot of factors that attribute to it, and I probably won't go into that until I actually go into a real playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine, but, you know, saying it's a bad 3D Mario game is like saying it's a bad Marvel movie. It's still a good movie, it's just not the greatest. I thought that, but yeah, it's like a bad egg in, it's not even a bad egg. It's like a slightly subpar egg and a bunch of really, really good eggs. You know? Hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. There it is. It just didn't pop in. Great. Oh, you know what? I said this Switch Star would be super duper uber easy. I can't actually get it right now. I need the ability of a certain person and their Power Flower. And Mario doesn't have that ability. So what I'm going to be doing is, I think that every other star in this area is actually inaccessible right now. I forgot how closed off Jolly Roger Bay actually is if you don't have all of the characters unlocked, so that's a little odd. But I've done pretty much everything on this floor that I can possibly do. I have done almost everything in Jolly Roger Bay. I'm missing 2 stars minus the 100 coin star, and I think I'm actually going to go back to that. Should I do that now? You know what? Actually, I take it back. I'm doing the 100 coin star immediately. And I'll get to the other stars in this area at a later date, but I do want to do all the stars I possibly can, and the 100 coin star is possible, so I'll meet you in post.
Hey, paisanos, it's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show!
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's a game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If your sink is in trouble, you can call us on the double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers. Hooked on the brothers. Yo, you're in for a treat, so hang on to your seat. Get ready for adventure and remarkable feats. You'll meet Koopas and Troopers, the princess and the others. Hanging with the plumbers, you'll be hooked on the brothers. To the
Done. That's pretty easy. It's not even really that time consuming, so it's a pretty dang easy star. Now, before I actually head out of here, there are a few things I want to go over, or at least I hope things have respawned, because you might have seen, if you were actually paying attention to the sped up montage of me collecting a bunch of coins, there was something that I did, which I never showed off in the level itself, because there are a few things that I just genuinely forgot, and one of them had to do with... Yep, I have to leave the level. That's fine. No, that's options. Whoops. Alright, now that I'm back in here, I can show off a few things. One of them being... You know how I said that this power-up, the Power Flower for Mario, could actually break levels later on? Well, I was wrong. I mean, I wasn't wrong about the fact that it can break levels later on, but it can break this one as well. Because if you check this out, cannon is optional here. You don't have to use the cannon at all, because this gives you just enough height to make it here and get this star easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, the cannon's optional. You don't gotta use it at all if you don't like the cannon. It's also just more reliable to do it that way, so there's something. Now, something that I thought was only in Mario Galaxy was actually swimming underwater with the green shell. It has more use than I thought it did. This lets you go a lot faster, and obviously it's pretty dang useful. It disappears pretty quickly, but I thought that was something that was only in Mario Galaxy, and when I went up to the shell earlier, and I was like, does this do anything? Nope, kind of a weird place for it. I was just being a little bit of an idiot. You have to press the run button in order to in order to grab the shell and swim with it. So that's pretty dang neat. That's something that's used again in Mario Galaxy 2, except it's used a lot better, and it's used a lot more often. So there's that. You never have to use it, but it's there if you want it. With that being done, I have done actually everything that I can do at this point in Jolly Roger Bay, and next time, I'll finally be going to the area that we heard Peach's calling. It's taken me a little while, but I'm getting to it, I swear. I didn't forget about her. Kind of. But again, that's for next time. Until then.